It goes without saying there are many people born and bred in the southwest that are extremely passionate about their own town, city and county. One man who has fallen in love with the city in the southwest tales from not only a vastly different part of the world, but also huge cultural differences. Hotelier, entrepreneur and Plymouth businessman Joseph Louei has literally become as Plymouthian as many locals. Joseph was born in Persia and left his birthplace as a teenager, coming to England and Plymouth for an education, and has since put down roots in what he now calls his second home.
I was 18 when I first came to England, and obviously it broke my dad's heart and my mum, but this life, unfortunately, my parents were very realistic. They knew I wouldn't last long over there, and obviously they didn't want me to be involved with that sort of society. So, and obviously they didn't think it's going to last so long. So they hoped I come in here, like everybody, a lot, like I think we've got 5 million Persians outside the country. They all came out hoping that next year they go back, but unfortunately, it's been nearly 30 years now. In life, I never dream. I never say I hope or I wish or whatever. I just, if something's right and it feels right, I just go for it.
It is with these beliefs that Joseph has travelled the world and continued his moral and financial support of the underdog and minority. His high-profile support for charities by jumping out of aeroplanes and sponsored Dartmoor prison jailbreaks is part of his complex personality. His annual support for the Plymouth Marathon is unquestioning. His backing of Plymouth Raiders basketball team continues season to season.
If anything in life is genuine, it just happens. I mean, we both know we work hard, so when we get home, we still talk about business, don't we?
Yeah, this is the thing, because it's like, it's really such a big part of the life that...
it's not just work for us, it's our baby.
It's something, it's like another home really, which is on the hope. Yeah.
One of Plymouth's most documented and well-known historical figures is American-born Nancy Astor. Nancy's story was introduced to Joseph by his mother, and it's been a major ambition of his to publish a book about Lady Astor.
What she did is amazing. It's not just being the first lady member of parliament, it's what she's done for the city and for people. She definitely was people's lady, and it's just amazing. We were just talking about the outcome of the book, and I just didn't realize how big this book is. I mean, connecting Plymouth to America soon, I hope, that's something I've been trying to do that for many years, but this is going to make it a lot easier. But it's just to let people know that life is too short and sweet, but we can make that difference, and everybody can make that difference. With somebody, obviously, our chosen ones in higher positions or whatever. She did that, and to actually 60 years later, a book written by a little boy from Persia and an orphan. I mean, that's such an achievement for her. So, and I'm very delighted.
Joseph's ambitions to publish a biography about Lady Nancy Astor has now come true, and today the book is being launched at Joseph's Astor Hotel. The foreword has been written by Nancy's grandson, the Right Honourable Viscount Astor. Here as well are his 2 sisters. Also at the launch is the Lord and Lady Mayoress of Plymouth and Council Leader Vivian Pengelly.
Even though she was a national politician, she was responsible for extending nursery schools and starting the Mum Margaret Macmillan schools. What made her different was she probably spent as much time in Plymouth looking after her constituents. Of course, she was MP throughout the war, where Plymouth was bombed very bad, and she was here all the time. And of course, at the same time, my grandfather was the mayor of Plymouth, so between them, they were really here a lot in kind of Plymouth's kind of darkest hours.
After 5 years of planning, the book's author, Vicky Norman, has nothing but praise for Joseph's dedication and support.
For Joseph Louei to turn around and say, "You write the book, I'll publish it," that was magic to my ears. And for me, as a very ordinary person, to have the Viscount Astor here and the Honourable Emily Anderson, Alice Astor, 3 of Nancy and Wardell's grandchildren, and the Honourable John Rouse from Clovelly. For me to have those people here at this function is a wonderful experience.
Joseph plans to be a one-man Plymouth marketing machine in America, and